Grenglish fans, welcome to the Grenglish Show. Well, you're watching this special Fringe edition, and we will bring you a series of exclusive interviews from some of the artists who will be performing during the Fringe Festival. Well, he's young, he's hilarious, and he's married to a Ukrainian girl. Danny McGinlay learns Ukrainian, the hilarious comedy that has captivated audiences around Australia, with Danny McGinlay is coming to Adelaide, and he has spoken to the Grenglish Show. Well, enjoy the interview. Danny McGinlay, welcome to the Grenglish Show. How are you, my friend?
Really good. It's such a. I feel like we're old friends. It's been such a thrill being on this.
Yeah, somehow I feel like I've known you for ages, and there's some sort of a connection between us. I don't know, some names and family backgrounds. We'll find that out, as we go along. Danny, you bring in a fantastic show here in Adelaide for the Fringe Festival. Danny McGinlay learns Ukrainian. Why did you do that for?
Well, the show is about me learning Ukrainian, which didn't just because I got engaged to my long-term girlfriend. She's now my wife, who is from Ukraine.
Oh, that is a lovely story. That's a love story. Or tell us a little bit about the story. How did you meet? What happened? The love story.
A lot of people's first question is, which website did you get her from?
See, I'm very asking those kind of questions. Maybe later.
There should be a great story about me and her meeting in some exotic part of the world, but sadly I just picked her up here at a bar here in Melbourne.
Oh, well, that is exciting. That's very, very romantic, isn't it? Why not?
Yeah. And the name of the bar was called the Kitten Club, and it's actually since closed down. And a strip club has opened up in South Melbourne, which is called itself Kittens. So when I tell people I met her at Kitten Club, a lot of people assume that I was stuffing money into her G-string. And I assure you I was not. I was buying her cocktails that I couldn't afford at the time.
Right, exactly. Fair enough. I won't go into that, for now at least. Let's get into the the core of the story. So you met this lovely Ukrainian. Is she lovely, by the way? She must be lovely.
Of course she's lovely. All Ukrainian women are lovely, Your Honour.
Why? You've been to Ukraine, haven't you?
I have been to Ukraine. Yeah, they're all ridiculously good looking. My wife is probably the most attractive woman in the world. She's very intelligent. She's got great people skills. She's really perfect in every way except in the three of that. So I'm fine with it.
Okay, and you seem to be very modest as well, which is fantastic. I mean, I like modest people.
Modesty about myself, but about her, she's on this.
That's fair enough, and I've seen some Ukrainian women here in Australia as well, and yes, they are 6 foot, blue eyes, long blonde hair. It's just like, okay, heaven. Anyhow,
and they can kill you with a spoon. They've all got that, that military training, and eye of the tiger.
Ooh, that's right. Now, there is a bit of connection here because my father in Greece is married to a Ukrainian woman, so maybe I should ask you to give me some tips, like what to say, how to approach her, how to greet her. I've got no idea. I've never met the lady. All I know is that her name is, what's her name again? Oh my God, I forgot. Anyhow, I'll find that out.
You will call her Mama.
Ooh, well, not yet. So, any tips? I mean, what's the best thing to say in Ukrainian to be nice?
The key word with Ukrainian was dobre, which ultimately means good. So good morning, dobre deň, dobre večer, good evening. So you can go with dobre, or as most Australians will just shorten things, go up to her and just go, "Hey, dobers, mate, how you going?" See, Australians, we change everything to accommodate us. I mean, that's we ruin languages at 10 paces.
That's right. Let's say it's part of multiculturalism. I don't know. By the way, what's your wife's name? We have to know what her name is.
Her name is Lasia, which is spelt Lesia, but they have a habit of changing how certain letters are pronounced.
You said Lasia? All right. Let me just write this down because I have problems memorizing names, so I might just call it something like, I don't know, Asia or euthanasia, and I don't want to get to that. So, Lasia, is it Lasia, right?
You'll be fine with that.
Okay, Lasia is fine. By the way, I remembered my father's wife's name. It's actually Nelly.
No, traditional Yuki name. There we go.
There you go. And I think they're from Kiev as well. So.
My wife's from Lviv, which is in the far west, just on the Polish border.
Oh, okay, lovely.
Yeah.
Danny, you've been to Ukraine, obviously. You said you have been. Tell us about your experience there. How do they, sort of treat you being an Australian? What do they think of Australia anyway in Ukraine?
Uh, it was
Apart from
quite
the
interesting.
sharks and the spiders and the snakes,
Oh, they don't care about that. They
Oh,
live near
good.
Chernobyl, for God's sake. They're not afraid of anything. They lived under Soviet rule for 100 years.
That's right.
They would look at a great white shark and just stare at it till it cried. It would.
Or they might just cut it in, I don't know.
They were mildly interested in Australia. They asked about kangaroos and stuff, but mostly they just wanted to drink vodka and discuss football. So I'm fine with that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's fine with me as well. I'll approve. Tell me about the parents. You've met the Ukrainian parents. How do they welcome you into the family? Because you were not the typical Ukrainian boy, I assume.
No, it was quite interesting. My parents are migrants as well. My dad's from Glasgow and my mum's from Ireland. So it was weird. It was harder for my wife when she first met my parents. She thought that she couldn't work out why we were shouting all the time, and that's just well, they were drunk, and it's just that's how.
I think that's a normal sort of thing in
How
many
we
European
communicate.
cultures. Even the Greeks, when they talk, they just go spastic, and we have another internet connection problem.
Been outlawed in Ukraine for the last 20 years, so.
Fair enough. Although, Danny, I missed about 5 seconds of the last statement, but I think you were saying about Ukrainians talking loud. Is that what you were saying?
No, Ukrainians are very quiet. It's the Scottish and the Irish. It's my family who are quite loud.
Okay.
I thought they were very quiet.
Okay, because Greeks as well. I mean, when they talk, they don't just talk. They scream the lungs out to say, "Just give me a glass of water," and the whole of Adelaide has to know about it. So it's just quite disgusting.
It's the school I went to in the northern suburbs of Melbourne was 90% Greek, so I've still got a lot of Greek mates, and the Irish and the Greeks we get along because we've got that in common of just drunk yelling and
exactly. I think there's one slight difference. Maybe it's the hairy chest and the golden chain or something like that.
Yeah, we can't afford that. The English took it away.
Oh my God, you're a cracker. Seriously, you crack me up. Okay, Danny McGinlay, you're bringing a fantastic show in Adelaide, which we can't wait for. 14th of February, you start here at the Fringe, and how appropriate. It's Valentine's Day. Well,
there's nothing more romantic than leaving your wife at home in Melbourne and going to Adelaide for a couple of weeks.
I could not agree with you more. Is she coming to Adelaide, by the way? No, she's not coming to Adelaide. No, she's not.
No, she's not. No, we've made a baby, named it Theodore, of course, after you. We're such big fans.
There you go. See, already. I mean, I just launched the show, and look at that. What's happening? Oh my God, I'm just honoured. There you go. I feel like I'm part of the family now, Danny. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. The only bad news is he's got more hair than you. So.
Well, look, I'm 38, so he's still young. He's got a long way to go to get to that.
Yeah, sure. We'll take him for his first haircut, and he'll ask for the Greenwich. So.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Now, Danny McGinlay, it's been a pleasure to have you on the show. Just recap, Danny McGinlay learns Ukrainian starting on the 14th of February here in Adelaide at the Adelaide Fringe at the Channel 9 Chapel of Love. Again, how appropriate, seriously. Like love.
It's a romantic feast. It's practically an orgy. Just come down and indulge in the spectacular engorging of lust and comedy.
Count me in. I mean, a Greek, an Australian, a Ukrainian. What else can you expect? Seriously, it's just done deal.
It's all downhill after this. This is going to be the peak of civilization.
Awesome. It's all about love at the end of the day, Danny. I want to thank you so very much for coming to the show, and good luck with your show. And
thank you very much.
To seeing you and cracking up laughing with your amazing presentation.
I'm excited as well. See you then, Adelaide.
See you, Danny.
See you, Theodore. Hopefully that worked for you.
I'll check, and I'm pretty sure this time it has worked.
All right.
Yes, it has.